in Japan starts now. We just checked out of our Airbnb that we were staying at for the last 3-4 nights, and we're headed to our next accommodation. Interestingly enough, it is incredibly hard to find an Airbnb or even a hotel that's available at this time. This is high tourist season, but thankfully we're able to find a nice spot, so come check it out with us, guys. Mimaru has many locations in Japan. This one is in the heart of Osaka, next to Shinsai-bashu, with tons of shopping and restaurants. Our room had 2 huge bedrooms with bunk beds and 2 huge beds for the kids, as well as a full living room, dining room setup. So Jaren's been on the hunt for mochi. My little princess loves sweets, so we found Maeda in this underground shops here. We have nongoro, which is like grilled mochi with like shaved ice. Oh man, this place is great. And they have some strawberry covered mochi. Man, good stuff. Morning walk in Osaka. Just went to the post office. Grandparents are getting their postcards. And today we have an adventure planned. We're headed to Nara, which is a small town that seems to be east of Osaka. Jaren wanted to go there. There's a beautiful park out there, as well as some fresh mochi making, and let's check it out. We came an hour to see this place, to see the demonstration, and the demonstration is over of our lives. But we got to have the mochi, and the mochi tasted good. Looks soft.
It is soft. I feel like all the peanut butter powder all over my face.
Yeah. Next stop is the deer park in Nara. This park has plenty of free roaming deer that are very polite. They've learned to bow before you feed them. Elaine really loved feeding the deer. This is where you get the deer cookies. This is where all the deer are hanging out. And this guy's trying to break into the deer cookie store over here. Breaking and entering right here.
Get him out.
Look, now I'm trying to shoot him. There you go, see? You got in trouble. This is a freaking rebel right here. So Spocha is an indoor theme park. There are like 5 floors of different activities. You got like arcade games, you have go-karts, you have soccer, different kinds of sports, all for one price. Each ticket was about 2,600 yen. I'll put the price right here. But for an evening of fun with a bunch of different activities, I think it's worth it. The kids had fun. Everyone had fun. So we finally made it to the tower here in Osaka, and for us, towers are cool, but we're over them. We've been to towers in Tokyo and many other countries we've been to, so we're gonna skip this one, but it still looks cool. This week has been a moment 25 years in the making. Let me explain. I remember back in Philadelphia when I was a teenager. I was probably 13, 14 years old, and my mom would subscribe to these different magazines, and I forgot whether it was New Yorker or if it was National Geographic, and I saw a photo, something like this, of the cherry blossoms in Japan, and from that moment it sparked my imagination, like, man, what would that look like, seeing these pink and white cherry blossoms littered all over. And I always dreamed of seeing cherry blossoms in Japan, so that's why we decided last week, when there weren't any blooms yet, we decided to extend, because this is something that we definitely didn't want to miss, and it's amazing. Come check it out. The whole purpose of Ladue 52 is for moments like this. We had planned this trip many months ago, so you can imagine how disappointing it was when the Sakura blooms were late. But fortunately enough, we were able to extend just enough to enjoy the first couple days of the cherry blossom blooms. I will always have fond memories of Japan for all the thoughtfulness of its culture and the truly unique experiences you'll only find there. The pursuit of perfection can be seen in all things Japanese. And just like that, week 24 is a wrap. Thank you guys for watching, and we're happy to have crossed the 300 subscribers mark. Thank you all for joining in. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. From our family to yours, this is your weekly reminder to collect moments, not things. Take care.